Billy D, and this is your Weekly Buzz with my good friend and colleague, Dr. Patrick Gentempo. Dr. Glass, as I call him. Welcome, brother.
Thank you.
We were just talking about a couple things right beforehand. One was that do stuff quality, right?
I have to say, I literally just rolled into town, so I didn't have time to get changed off the plane.
No, but dude, you look like you. I mean, that's what. I mean, I'm sorry.
So Billy's he's all dressed up nice, but that's okay. I was here with my wife Lori. We walk into the office, and while we're waiting, around for no, you didn't rip that. No, you just I just walked up front. He was ripping up front. I think it's that bubbled water he drinks. So, so anyway,
the juice,
but we looked and we walked in, and I'm observing because I'm an entrepreneur. I love business. I observe businesses, especially successful businesses. When I walk into even a successful restaurant, I'm interviewing everybody I can. I want to know about what's in their head, how they do things. I walked in here and I sat and watched your reception. I saw lots of patients coming in and out, everything going on, the staff working. Saw how you show up, how other people are showing up, and I'm like, wow, that's a really high quality practice. This office facility that we're in is easily one of the nicest chiropractic offices in the world, no doubt about it. Just got to come check it out. A lot of square footage laid out right, beautifully done. And your outrageousness in essence, with your character, people probably wouldn't expect that from you.
Right.
Because you're kind of like, the rock and roller. I mean, if you could look right over there, you'd see a couple of very old Stratocasters.
Kind of.
But you are on it, and I could tell by the way the staff was trained, the way they greeted people, the way that the people were processed in the office. So you run a very high quality operation. So quality is important. It's very important.
I was just talking about the cameras that we're using, and then you went into that dissertation.
Yeah, well,
I appreciate it. I mean, that's a compliment coming from somebody that really has been around the block a few times and knows what he's talking about. So I take that as a compliment.
I'm very observant, and I am, how can I put it? I am thankful when people represent our profession.
Right, and
properly.
I've always said that.
Yeah.
You should represent like you're the Ritz-Carlton, man. I mean,
that's right.
And that's why I dress up. I mean, I mean, I get it. I'd rather come to work like that, but you don't go to the Ritz-Carlton to see people dress like that.
No, this is my plain outfit. This is
and I'm gonna put my board shorts on and my T-shirt after this, and then look like a dirtbag.
Because we're going into the clubhouse.
Yeah, and we're going where the black lights are going.
Yeah.
So, what was the other thing we were talking about too?
Oh, how we're talking about how we're less inhibited to say.
Yeah. Good point.
There's an old saying.
But we remember less too.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
There's an old saying that if you want to really know the truth, ask somebody either under 8 or over 80.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Right?
I love that.
Yeah.
Under 8, because they tell it like it is.
Yeah. Well, my mother constantly reminds me that when I was 7 and I was in the backseat of a car and my father had a professional colleague that they were taking for a ride to the airport, and I finally, she's in the backseat with me, they're in the front, and I finally sat up because she was trying to keep me quiet, and I sat up and I looked at the guy and I asked him, I said, why did God make you so ugly? And my parents about died, but of course a 7-year-old would just would just say that.
My God!
I'm reminded of it to this very day, and of course once you're over 80, you just don't give a shit.
No, and I'm getting to that point right now
me
where
too.
it's just like here, I had somebody come in today and they were being just obnoxiously assholes. I don't know. I mean, it's just like I don't need to take care of you. It's not like I'm desperate for your freaking body to be here for me to work on you and help you save your life. If you want to be an asshole, get the fuck out, And I didn't say it in those words, but that's kind of like what I said in nicer ways, And that's the thing, when you get older, you get the chains off. It's like, here, I don't want to hang out with shitty ass people.
That's right. And this is, I think, from the chiropractic context, even working with chiropractic audience, we were just talking about this, saying, you're stepping up at CalJam, and now you're really, I won't say because I don't know if you want to read, but I won't say it, but you're really looking at doing some pretty extraordinary things, bringing in some really brand name acts, we'll just say that, and to help perform and entertain at the event. And it's like, what does it take to get people to say there's something of value that's happening? Show up. I think about, I just drove through Woodstock, New York not long ago, like a couple of weeks ago. And, going by, and I just, in my mind, I said, there was no internet, there was no communications, no Twitter, no social media. And 500,000 people just showed up to this place in the middle of nowhere because it was happening.
And there was probably posters or something.
Yeah, they were not prepared. They had posters, in a couple of places. But they showed up, and it was not like in a convenient place to get to. It was upstate New York, up the thruway.
It's a 2-hour hour plane ride, man. I hear that all the time. It's like, okay.
So
I didn't mean to get on this subject.
I'm just there,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm just in that spirit right now. We're here tonight. I'm going to be speaking in DCS Clubhouse. I'm thrilled that there's people here that came out to to listen tonight and to be together.
And your wife's even ready to listen to you.
My wife is still my biggest fan.
I'm pretty close.
Yeah.
I told you that.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys compete.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know about that. You already told me that you're kind of like earlier today.
I just said I like wood, but we're talking about wood.
I know. I mean, I just interpreted you wrong.
Well, that's
It's the Beavis and Butthead.
It's what's on your mind that you
Right.
start to see the
We
world
can talk
that way.
all night about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up in a Beavis and Butthead kind of mentality as a kid, me and my brother. So that's why that kind of humor.
I get it. I get it, and I am with it. Don't take yourself so seriously.
No shit.
Right?
Don't take yourself so damn serious.
Yeah.
What did you leave the most important adjective out of there?
Well, okay. Don't take yourself so damn seriously.
Are you really worried about what they think? They already know that we're bald.
Listen, I'm sitting here with you. If I was worried about what people would think, I probably wouldn't be here right now.
That is very true. I just hit my head on the wall. All right. So, real quick, because we're running into the foot, which means we got to get going.
Gotcha.
He doesn't do the foot. That's the other guy used to do the foot.
Okay. Like, let's go? Like tapping his foot?
No, I would know. But if you want to see Patrick at the clubhouse, it's so amazing to have such a polished speaker of his level of intelligence and brilliance speak here, where it's totally unbridled. You can do whatever you want here. It's not like we're trying to be PC or not drop F-bombs. We're just being ourselves and having a good time and doing that. If you haven't squeezed the lemon out or the juice out of that orange at the end of the day, then you're losing out.
And that's the whole thing. Passion in life. Too many people are beat down. And the whole job of the chiropractor is to help lift people up and liven them up so that they don't feel beat down. But when the chiropractor's beat down, then how can you help anybody else? So you wake up every day with a purpose. We are so blessed just to be alive and just to be
Exactly.
in this existence and to perceive it and to have a purpose in it and to be able to add value back into the world every day. And I think it's an enormous blessing, to be a chiropractor and to have a career that. Here's the thing, and I think we can say the same thing about you.
Easy.
Oh, sorry, that's right. That's the bad side. Let me. So
we got to end this thing.
All right.
Because I know you and I could go on.
I'll end it on this note because it's a part of the theme I'm going to talk about tonight. But 30 years I'm in this profession, over 30 years as a chiropractor, right? And here's, I don't hit that too hard. And here's the deal. I have more energy now than I've ever had. I'm more excited about it than I've ever had. I feel like I'm just getting started.
Right.
And what we get to do every day is impact people's lives, and it's extra. Most people at this point, they're like see the finish line of retirement.
And then die.
So what a blessing it is to be able to do what we do. And if you can just think about that a little bit, it will change your entire life and you'll be able to help more people.
And if you want to hear more of what was going on tonight, you can go to our Netflix of chiropractic.
I love
Nick, you just got to tell me what those letters are again. caljamnetwork.org.
Wow.
It used to be something different, so sometimes I get confused. caljamnetwork.org. And work spelled W-O-R-K in this case, just because we're trying to be professional. Over and out. Love you. Bye. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Glass signing off.
$7 can get you a romance novel, a #1 combo at In-N-Out Burger, a 12-pack of granola bars, a cup of green juice, or 1 month of access to the CalJam network. At CalJam, we take pride in the array of topics our speakers have covered over the past 8 years. With the CalJam network membership, most of our speakers' talks can be accessed. In our network, you can also find numerous seminars from the Dead Chiropractic Society's monthly meeting with over 100 chiropractors and some of the best speakers in the profession. The CalJam network is your all-access pass to CalJam and DCS workshops, videos, and chiropractic content. From past CalJam speakers to recent DCS seminars, the network is a great resource for anybody passionate about chiropractic health or global sustainability. So don't miss out! We upload new and exciting content monthly, which can stream on any device, even your smartphone. Join the CalJam network today for only $7 a month at caljam.org/network.